Boy, oh boy, you're excited because Mike Rowe's coming up, and you are going to be able to talk to him because he's going to be taking your calls. There's the number on the screen, 1-844-968-7720. But first, we got to deal with some true crime here. Lori Vallow, known as the Doomsday Mom, accused of killing her 2 kids after joining a cult. Probably the most reviled mom in America since, Casey Anthony. All eyes will be on Idaho once again when jury selection starts Monday. Let's bring back Dave Arenberg and Mark Garagos and add to the team jury consultant Susan Constantine. It's great to have all of you here. Now, interestingly, Susan, I'm going to start with you on this one. Taking the death penalty off the table, which happened, how does that change who you're looking for in a jury for both sides?
Well, it doesn't really change it much, although in a death penalty case, as Mark Garagos would agree, is that those are already predisposed for, they could render a verdict of guilty in the death penalty. They're already predisposed for that. So they tend to be a little bit more authoritarian than when you're picking a normal case, a jury case. But in this particular case here, what I'm looking for is still authoritarians for the state. I'm looking more for egalitarians that are for the defense. And, when you look at demographic profiling, I do use it, but I don't necessarily depend on it. So what I'm looking for are really characteristics about their past, how they're bringing it forward, things that they do in their normal life, how they think and how they process information, what are the social medias or the books and other television programs that they're watching, gives me insight into what they're thinking and feeling that will help me to determine who this person is and whether they're going to be a good fit for either the state or for the defense.
Ms. Constantine, let me ask you, in terms of the cult impact on potential jurors, what do you know about how people respond to the idea that they're going to be talking about what someone may have believed because of their involvement in a cult?
Well, I think it's important for the jurors to understand, because really what actually got them where they are is because of their belief system, this crazy, outlandish belief system that their children's were like demons. But I think it's very important because religion is really going to be a part of these different strange little cults. They tend to kind of move the sand just a little bit, and each time they move it, it becomes very normal to them. So I think that them to understand how she got involved in it, how she was so manipulated by Chad because he was an authoritative figure in her life. So she believed what he believed and therefore started to carry out this crazy plan. So I think that it's really important for people especially when you're profiling jurors, I want to know, if they watch any sort of religious television, what are they watching? What are books that they're reading? This gives me insight into where they are, Judeo-Christian beliefs, even though we can't ask those questions, but they can give us insight into what they believe is truth, right? So it's a Judeo-Christian belief. We know this other as far left is really crazy. Right. But what about if they're types of people that are more into progressive, or so to speak, off the wall type of religions, right? So, what are they watching? The medium? Are they UFO followers? Are they, into this strange paranormal kind of stuff? Will give me insight into, would that particular person be good for the defense? So, see, that's why it's so important to understand more about their backgrounds, why they believe what they believe, and in this case, religion and their faith or belief really does play a part in it.
All right, I'm out of time. I appreciate you all very much. Susan, behind you there is a placard that says spot a liar in like 10 seconds or less or something like that. Did you catch any of us? Any red flags on this team tonight? Uh-oh, just say no.
I can't see.
Oh, good, good. It's Susan Constantine. Thank you.